Hey guys, doing Throwback Thursday.
What?
Throwback Thursday. I
Yeah.
wanted to start off. I wanted to cut you off a little bit there.
Oh, but I was going to say something that you didn't know about this Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
You know it's a Patreon request, right?
Yeah, and I know it's in flames.
Alright, but this is the first time that we have two Patronos asking for the same song.
Ooh, so
the-
a double Patrono.
Double Patrono request by these two Patronos right here.
Double penetration.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened before, has it? Two
I
people
don't
asking
think
for the
so.
same song?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. So I think this is virgin territory.
Yeah.
And by the way, this one features our good boy, Jesus Christ, on vocals.
Jesus Christ himself.
Yeah, Jesus himself is on vocals. Alright, so the name of the song is Behind Space from Lunar Strain. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fucking do it. Oh yeah. I was not expecting this. Did LVT infiltrate this song?
I was about to say.
All he's missing is the hurdy-gurdy. I'm not hating. I dig it, but. All right. Can I go first on this one?
Yeah.
So, at first glance, I have so many things to say that I have to kind of try to put everything in line. So let me start off by mentioning that when we do these throwback In Flames, I don't know if it was the time period or what, but the production always feels so shitty. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the production was not up to par with the quality of the songs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe I'm a little bit jaded because I'm so used to more of a modern touch as far as production values are concerned. Whenever we do some of these really old school In Flames, the production always comes across like, I don't know, so subpar. Maybe it wasn't at that time. It just feels subpar now based on where we are musically. So I just wanted to mention that. That's one thing. Two, second thing I want to say is that this song felt to me like a track that was made, and I like this song, but it felt to me like a track that was made of kids that have OCD, because it only has like the attention span of like 10 seconds. It's constantly changing.
Yeah.
It's going in one direction. You know what? No, we don't want to go in that direction anymore. We're going to go over here. Then it's going over here. And, you know what? Let's go back to that. Which, by the way, I fucking loved it. And then go somewhere else. Let's go back to that. And then go somewhere else. And then finishes off with LVT over here.
LVT, yeah. That's actually what I was thinking. Was, what the fuck?
All they're missing is the hurdy-gurdy and some bagpipes. Yeah. Like, where did that come? Where did it come out of?
Yeah, I don't know where
there was no hints.
Yeah, there was zero hints.
Finishing off acoustic. What?
Listen, about the song I enjoyed.
But don't you agree with going all over the place?
It went all over the place.
It's like a melodic death metal song that tries to be prog, but they don't know how to be prog. So this is how they can.
Exactly.
This is when you want prog and you get it from Wish.
Yeah.
It kind of feels that way. I don't know. That's the vibe that I get.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's just it's
a little bit all over the place.
It's a little bit all over the place, and it's kind of like how I feel when I listen to like Opeth and other type of prog bands, where it's.
And that's one of the reasons why I never get into it.
It's a good song from like the dumb person's mind. It's a good song, but it feels like I enjoyed it, but at the same time it feels like
it's going over your head. Yeah, it's going over your head.
Yeah, it's kind of like you watch the start of the movie and the end of the movie, but you don't know how the fuck you got from the start to the end.
Or it's one of those movies that starts with the end and then the whole movie is recapping back to where...
At the end.
To the cliffhanger. It starts with a cliffhanger. Actually, I think that was a movie called Memento, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of movies do that.
No, but the movie Memento, the whole thing was the guy lost his memory, so he would tattoo himself like things so that he would remember, because he didn't have a memory. So like all of his life was tattooed on his body. Like he tattooed himself so that he wouldn't... Because I think he only had the memory for like a minute or something like that. So when things would happen, he would have to tattoo himself for 5 minutes, whatever the time was. He would his memory kept getting lost. Like that's like you only had an attention span of a certain time, so he would tattoo himself and whatever. It's a fucking great movie, but anyways, that just went over your head too.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Especially the end there. I feel like I enjoy the acoustic part, but it went on for way too long as it should have.
I have to agree with you. If you're gonna throw something like that at the end of the track, does it need to be like
that long?
A minute long?
It doesn't.
I don't think it does either.
As long as you give me the dun, 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 ding, ding, like as long as you give me the little, the
little ukulele almost in there, the little ukulele.
As long as you give me some.
As long as you leave me the Rob Scallion, like 30 seconds of Rob Scallion is all you really need.
Exactly.
All right, I'm with you on that.
I feel like this song. I enjoyed the song, but it does give me the same feeling I get when I listen to like Opeth.
Speaking of Opeth, today we're listening to Ghost Perdition on the way to school, and if I know that's one of their best songs, and everybody loves that track. I'm not a big, small, or medium Opeth fan. I'm just like the kind of guy that randomly listens to Opeth whenever there's nothing else on. But I'm never really like I never wake up in the morning.
We switched it. We switched it to Bittersweet Symphony.
Dude, it was going on for far too long. I just felt like it wasn't taking me anywhere.
It was going on for too long, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that I wasn't in there. So it going on for too long was just like background music that felt like it should have ended a while ago.
But it's going back to the way this song is put together. I'm not saying I don't like this track, because obviously the track is a lot smaller, and I do love that. I love that melody, and the vocals are phenomenal. The harsh vocals are phenomenal throughout the song. But it just exactly. But it just feels like to me, it's a track that just goes in so many different directions, and then the closing is out of left field. Like I said, it's like a melodic death metal band that wants to be kind of proggy, but they don't know how to be proggy. So this is what you get. That's the feeling. I know for fans of In Flames, and specifically fans that have been listening to the band from the beginning, which this is the kind of the beginning. So I know these songs have a sentimental value. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But if you can remove that sentimental value out of the question and just kind of sit back and listen to this song, like I said, the production is suspect, and then it's just a little bit all over the place. Actually, a little bit, not a little bit. It's a lot all over the place.
Very old, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just my take on it. But I still enjoy listening to it, especially when Jesus is on vocals.
Exactly.
Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys can mention in the comment section. I wonder how that discussion went, because they kind of traded singers, right? Like, Anders was with Dark Tranquility. He came to In Flames, and Jesus was in In Flames. He went to Dark.
It was like a transfer.
Yeah, it was like singer swap. It's like a category on Pornhub.
No, it was like there was a TV show that was out. Was it Wife Swap?
Yeah, Wife Swap.
Yeah,
which is also a category on Pornhub.
Probably, yeah.
No, not probably. It is.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It
is.
I remember the TV show.
So did I, but the TV show never went exactly where I was hoping it would go.
Where you thought it was gonna go.
And that's why now I watch it on Pornhub, because on Pornhub it actually goes exactly where I wanted to go. So there you go. So it is what it is.
They traded platforms. They went from TLC to.
It was a small lateral move, because TLC is pretty much like soft porn these days, like the shows that they have.
True.
Like 16 and Pregnant, Kate plus 8, the 7 Johnstons, whatever. It's
the 7 Johnstons.
They had to have sex at least like 5 times.
None of them are related.
No, they are. They have 2 kids of their own, and then 3 are adopted.
Okay.
I think it's 3 that are adopted. Whatever. Yeah. They have a whole. There's 7 of them, anyways.
There's 7 of them, but
yeah, there's 7 of them. There's the father, the mother, the 2 kids, and then the adopted 3.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Fuck, the adopted Johnsons are almost going to take over the actual Johnsons.
No, the other ones still have a 4-3 rule in case there's a voting in the house. The
Johnsons have unfair.
The homegrown Johnsons are still winning by 1 vote.
I think the taller Johnson has a better it's like the big dick in the locker room type thing, where you have like the authority.
You know what? We're getting completely sidetracked here, but the dad, he's a fucking cool guy. He's got tattoos and shit. He's a cool dude, and he does some crazy shit. So, anyhow,
shit for.
But I stopped watching now because the dude from Finland went back home.
Really?
Yeah. Without Jose, I cannot watch it anymore. I mean, he was what's bringing he was the milkshake that was bringing me to the yard. He actually
brought you back to that show.
Yeah, he was the milkshake that brought me to the yard. Without him, it's just like watching a bunch of people doing.
I want Jose his spin-off show.
He should have
a spin-off show. Living in Finland.
Yeah, Little Perkele. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
7 little Perkeles.
No, what do you mean 7? It's only him.
Well, he can find others.
But they're not family, dude. You're missing the whole point. Anyhow, on that note, fuck, what a us talking about a song is also like we are the prog reactors, because we start on one lane and then we just go fucking everywhere.
Well, the 7 little Perkeles could be different people because they could be different people because Perkele is not their last name. The Johnstons,
the Johnstons is
so
their
it could be
name.
Different people.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Oh my god! Imagine a show where there's a bunch of instead of the Johnsons, it's just different people from Scandinavian countries. So you have one from Iceland, one from Denmark.
Okay, but what's the point of that show?
I don't know. It would just be funny.
I don't know.
The 7 Little Vikings. That would be funny. I'd watch that show, dude.
It would be funny if they went to other countries and tried to learn the other people's customs and completely butcher the customs and stuff. Now that would be hilarious, because that's kind of how this whole Jose thing happened, because the Americans were trying to show him the American way of life, and he was trying to introduce him to the way they do things in Finland.
In Finland, yeah.
So that's what made it was more the cultural shock. That's what made the show entertaining.
Listen, the 7 Little Vikings go to the Philippines or go to somewhere.
Oh fuck! I would
imagine.
Watch that shit.
I would
definitely watch that shit. All right, but then again, I watch almost anything that's on fucking TLC. I'm pimple popper, all of that crap. All right, I can. Let's just fucking call it a day on this video. We'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.